as if trying to chisel away his own softness before it reached his bones. Musonius Rufus, refusing to sit on cushions when summoned to speak before Rome's elite, reminding them, not with words, but with presence, that a philosopher need not perform for gold. They didn't reject the world. That would be easy. They remained inside it. But they made the choice each day not to let its sill creep beneath their skin, because they had seen what happens when it does. The posture weakens. The judgment delays. The man who once stood firm in cold now waits to speak until he sees who's watching. And worse, he convinces himself this is wisdom, that it is prudent, that it is civil. But the Stoic knew, deep down, unshakably, that this was not philosophy. This was survival disguised as reason. And so they kept returning to the practice. Not the words, not the meditations, the living, the friction, the effort to remain upright when the ground is padded, the choice to speak plainly when flattery would be safer, the refusal to indulge weakness, even when the world called it reward. That is why the Stoics trained like warriors, because the real battle would come not in hunger, but in feasting, not in rejection, but in praise, not in exile, but in the embrace of power. And when that embrace came, slow, warm, almost loving, the Stoic had to remember that freedom was not the absence of pain. Freedom was the presence of will, a will unbent, unbribed, unmoved, even in the palace, especially there. And now you know. Not because it was told to you, but because you walked it, slowly, painfully, deliberately.